Are there any dogs out here? Wait, where's my other table? There's a table. Use that. Turkey. Hi. Welcome to my tube. My name's Marge, aka Standing Turtle. I just like having these little conversations on the way that I feel about things. I'm an esoteric Sherlock Holmes. I'm like a Columbo. I just sit here and I collect. I listen to astrology reports all day, and then I listen, or I see how it's playing out in the world and people on the main stage. It's like a trip. We're like energetic puppets on a string. We just we got the thumbs and we got the free will to make things better, but people just keep living in ego. It's happening less, but we're seeing the remnants of the old United States of America falling. When I was a little girl, I was vice president at Central Valley Intermediate in like 1986. Maynard McLeod was the president. He had a nice smile. He had a nicer smile than I did. And he was a boy. They always like the boys better than they like the girls, don't they? It's been my personal experience having a cup of decaf. I'm such a freaking high strung, sensitive freaking bean these days that I can't even drink regular coffee. It all tastes the same to me though. So a good cup of coffee is a good cup of coffee. It's the heart space and the intention that's behind it. That's why it's such a rad memory smell. It's a time machine for billions and millions of people. Just the, you know, where you've smelt it. I've smelt it. Meeting halls, hospitals, early wake ups to go on road trips to Disneyland. I mean, it's tied to so many different experiences in life it can take you. It's like a portal anywhere you want to go, wherever you smelled coffee in your life. I smelled a bunch of memory smells like that. I did not like it yesterday. Some smells are not good memories. They're not good. You just want to keep the time machine closed on that one. Do not insert the aromatic, sensual remnants. Timeline closed. That's a good cup, though. They're not always good. Sometimes I'm like, sometimes they're just crap cups. I used to make freaking coffee for drunks like me and junkies. Not a junkie. I never liked that synthetic vibe. I always liked the lower earthy because I already vibe up here, So I like my can of cookies, my good karma cookies. That's all I need, and that's just everything hurts all the time, and people don't understand that when people are in pain physically, that they don't really have much patience for much of anything else. So there's been a lot of crabby people in the world because a lot of people really let themselves go, but they're gonna reel it back in, or they're not. It don't matter. World's changed. It don't matter. Just stick with the ones that people that you are in alignment, and it's more fun to go out and play and do shit. And the more physically active you are, the freaking cooler shit you can do. The better perspective. I still want to climb trees because looking at the world from up there, you know, it's a much different story than just getting the squirrels account. So how's it looking up there? Oh, they're really going nuts today. When this, I live in Oregon, man. People are freaking losing their minds. It's because they don't have control and they're realizing it. People, I think people are having a hard time being shut in like the last few months. Prejudice wrote a song like about it, like hear about it. Here we go. I love In Vogue, man. Prejudice wrote a song about it, like hear about it. Here we go. Go listen to it right now for your mind, In Vogue. I wear. I love this song, man, because women can be sexual and hot and foxy, and guess what? Ain't nobody got to think nothing else about it. It's just that it's real pretty. You don't got to go to chasing sensations. You don't got to the pervy stations. No, it's a new earth. People aren't even thinking like that anymore. And if you are, you're going to be put on high alert. Yep. So as a result, a lot of people are going to be coming into their, because it's all that overdone masculinity is just shorting out. It's just dying. All that might is right and do what I said just because I said so. I'm like, I never fall in line. And I'm the clown, so I'm the one that's gonna make, the ruler look stupid for his ways. I out-ass the asses, it's what AO could do. Do you like the shirt today I'm wearing? Kitty kitty! What are you doing, Ruffles? Hold on, I think he's stuck. Are you stuck? It's like, you ain't a fish, cat. You alright? Go. Get it out. You're good. You're not scared. You're good. I mean, you can be scared. I mean, but you don't have reason to fear right now because you're not stuck anymore. You good? Yeah. You good? You're good. Alright? Easy? How's your heart? You panicking? No, you good. That's funny. He runs off. He runs off. Doo! But he stops and smells the cup of coffee and then goes, doo! That was hilarious. He got stuck in a like a thread from a sleeping bag. That's exactly what he got stuck. It was from a thread from a sleeping bag. The lace it up part that has the little fitting at the end that you pinch down to squeeze, like the noosey kind. The noosies for the loosies. I was just thought of Keijin when I thought about, because she calls the Luciferians Lucy's. Yeah. And they doing the Lucy? I freaking love her, man. She makes my goofy, stupid face smile every day. She's always doing something, saying something to just crack me up. Uh-oh. It's my natal sign. Natal Saturn and sextile with Sun. Today you will be able to tackle tasks that require real discipline or organization. You find yourself in a very practical mood and working with instead of against yourself. You may have ellipses. I defy gravity. I drop shit, I fall down, I defy gravity all the time. You may have some serious or contemplative moments. Don't be eating birds. That's the rule. You can't do that. So it's Virgo season. I have a hard time in Virgo season. I don't got no earth in my chart. If you understand, I have planets. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time explaining it. I know everybody has earth representations, but anyway. Go listen to my Heyoka birth chart on Michael's Peace Dealer. If you type in Heyoka, that's my birth chart. That's me. So if you want to know all about who I am, there's a free door right there. The ins and outs of me. What I'm all about. It's my summary. It's 28 minutes, 28 seconds long. Yeah, I think it's pretty accurate. I've been tracking my birth chart. I had my first birth chart done when I was at birth. I remember seeing it when I was a little girl because I didn't want it because they're like, don't touch it because there's parchment paper and you got oils on your finger. So I'm always been real careful about, like, old photographs, stuff like that, because you got oils on your fingers. You got dirty hands. You got creepy crawlies. you know, and so I just have a hard time with earthly placements, and it's Virgo season. Although my favorite guy in the whole world, Mr. Iski, he's a Virgo. I gotta order his present. He's, I'm not gonna, I almost said what he was gonna give. I don't think he watches my videos, but that's just not smart. I'm gonna get him bleh. think about what you're doing, Marge. I gotta see where the cat went. I'll be right back. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Staying in the yard. Staying in the yard is the rule. You just fist fidgety too. You in Virgo season? They do what they want. Do what they want. When they want. Because they're perfect. Everything they do is perfect. They type perfect. They use post-its perfect. Post-its, and they organize everything perfect. They're very linear thinkers. Well, they're linear task doers. I don't know if I think they probably think multitaskily to get a linear task done. I don't know. They different than me. God bless them. God bless all of them. But I know I have things to do. That's why I got my working pants on today. I gotta get busy. I gotta do stuff. Let's get busy. Let's get going. Sarge Marge. Never made Sarge Marge. Never made Sarge Marge. Let's go. I was like freaking Gomer Pyle in the Air Force. Only I was the one that had higher standards. I didn't like it because people didn't do enough work because they were too lazy. Oh, I was wrong. I'm not a mathematician. I was wrong. I did a big old rant yesterday. That's what you gotta be careful. I did the math calculator here, did the calculator here. I'm not good with decimal points and stuff like that. I need a team. I need a team of people. I need to know a mathematician so I could be like, what's this? Can you verify this for me? Because I didn't, and I freaking talked out my ass. I did. Because I said it was 70,000 times 500 was 3.5 million, and it's. Wait a minute. It's not. I was way off. It was like, I don't remember what it was because my mind is blanking right now. Fact of the matter was, I was wrong. And it's important that I say that because if I don't, then later when I'm on the street, I'm going to think about how I was wrong, and then I'm going to get mad about it, and how I can get embarrassed about it, and how I can feel foolish about it, and then I could take it out on somebody else, That's how people bring their past into their present in just really obvious ways that cause harm. And now ain't the time to do it because freaking everyone is losing their shit. But they gotta lose their shit in order to freaking build it and put it back together, man. There are so many desperate people. And they can have lots of money. See, I go by vibration. I don't go by soul sack. So when I go by like a mentality of like stereotypical how people behave, you are encompassing that as I see it. Because I've acted that way myself. Because every time I'm calling out somebody's behavior, I am calling myself out. Yeah. I just recognize aspects of myself that I don't like in other people. Yeah. But they're bullies. They're bullies. I see, and I fight that. I fight my tendencies. Anger? Who isn't angry? Hurt? Who the fuck's not hurt? And if you're not angry and you're not hurt in society today, then you don't got a pulse, and you're what's recognized as one of them socio-psychopaths that don't you know, and oh, you're one of those bottom liners, one of those people that are all about profits and it's not personal. But the thing of it is, human beings are only on the planet if they're lucky, like what, 100 years, 74 years, whatever the average is, 79 point whatever years. If you're lucky, in all of eternity, and people care more about making money and their egos and eccentric egomaniacal power surges than making sure that people have more than living in a tent under an overpass. And there's so many of them that are desperate. So many people need so much stuff. I got so many ideas to get them what they need, but all these bureaucrats have to fucking relinquish control. Their swinging dictatorship, swinging bureaucratic dictatorship. Dude, your ideas haven't worked, and they're all the ones that have been running the show for many years. And so many years we have been perpetually going like down the shitter, like literally flushing down the toilet as spiritual beings are ascending. Government down, ascension spiritually up. And the more entwined you're in one, the harder, you're going to have a harder time with the other if you don't know how to find your center, and if you don't know how to plug into something outside of yourself, to guide you morally, ethically, How about some old school playground rules, like you just don't fucking put your hand on people, like nobody, unless you have permission, whether it's out of love or anger. You just don't do it. If just everybody just didn't do that, but no, people have to put their power, their dominance, their control, and all I see is, I'm a scared little bitch, so I feel tiny and small, so I want to lash out and hurt you. That's all that is. And once everybody calls it out and just start, you need pats? What do you need? Come here. Bring it here. You need pats or circles? You need pats and circles? You okay? It's okay. It's okay. I know that so many people never learned how to do this for themselves. See, I did, because my mama didn't even get to hold me until I was on day 3 of this planet. So I was one of those babies that never got held. So I learned a long time ago how to soothe myself, because I got so much rage and anger and shit from all the abuse and everything that I endured in my incarnation, that if I think about that and I stay in that vibration, I can do a lot of things that are detrimental to myself and other people. And there ain't no spirit in that. So you don't get to act that way. You don't get mad. You don't get to be mad at the whole world because you got hurt feelings inside. You can express your hurt feelings and share with other people why you're hurt, and connect with them on that level, and explain yourself and talk through it and soothe you and get past it, and then go out and have some fun and play after the work's done. But people don't get to rage no more. That includes myself. People got to step into accountability more. When they're wrong, they got to say they're wrong. Then they got to ask what they can do to make it right. That's the part where the people are like, I'm sorry. It's like, yeah, we know what a sorry sack you are. But, you just keep acting the same way, doing the same thing over and over, and come back with, I'm sorry. That's what all these, don't forget, these politicians are still getting paid 8, 9, upwards to 20 grand a month to, work less than half of the year to make sure that people don't have what they need. The cracks of society are getting wider, folks. And the thing of it is, because so many people haven't learned how to be disciplined, people are going to go out and start taking what they feel like they deserve. So the Chicagos, the Portlands, the New Yorks. It's the new world. The old world is over. Because nothing is going back to the way it was. Nothing. Now we're going back to overgrown shit and stuff because the city employees are also fucking, they're also busy being the little machines that just keep painting the same line, driving the same trucks. They just keep doing the same superficial outward stuff, and buying themselves new vehicles. Fleets. I don't even go out. I get too triggered every time I go out. City of Salem or police, they got all new SUVs. It's all, and those units are 40 upwards to 67,000 with you include all the wireless and technology they got wired to the gills and all this shit. They can't fucking, they're so obese and so unhealthy, and they let themselves so out of shape that they struggle to get it in and out of it. But gosh darn it, they deserve it, right? Because they've been good old boys for so long, and that watch is changing, because they're gonna start having heart attacks and dying and getting, stuck with prostitutes, in their cruisers and shit like that, because when their egos are that out of control, people just start living their seedy, gross shit out loud because they get demented. And they don't got no idea about what moral compass is. Their moral compass broke a long time ago. They just never got caught. But the truth always comes out. That's why I always talk about all the shit that I do here. It's better. Then somebody finds out about it and, puts me on out there, I mean, if somebody does that, if there's something I forgot I did and they want to do that, that's okay, too. I'm ready. I know I've done shit that I forgot about, too. I'm ready to move to the hills, that's for sure. Get my garden on. Anybody in the talkie room? Hello! Go climb trees. Stop missing it. Go do it right now. Go find a fucking tree and climb it. I used to climb. I've climbed trees. They couldn't keep me out of trees. 2 years old. My brother was 4 or 5. Goes into church. Mom was listening to the sermon. Brother goes into the pew. Mom, you gotta go get Margie. She's in the tree. You gotta come. Look. Go outside. She's like, she comes outside with him, and then there I am in a tree with my little bloomers. I hated when they put me in dresses and stuff, because I came into this incarnate dying as a freaking, probably a freaking Viking. Not even kidding. Rape, pillage, because I instantly got paid that karmic back as a 10-month-old. I got what I got, the shit that I used to do, I got early on. But that's the thing, is you got to realize that there's people on this earth that aren't good for you. Anyway, so swinging in the tree. 2 years old, bloomers in the tree. They're trying to, I remember looking down and seeing, like, these parents, so I'm like, why are they scared? I got this. What are they doing? What are they worried about? I got this. But see, I'd keep climbing up, but then I'd forget about the descent. That's where the trouble was. When I was 15, I fell about 22, 25 feet out of a tree in the park downtown, across the street from the old Safeway, Cypress, in Redden, and landed with my ankle at like a 45-degree angle. And I didn't break any bones, but I tore all the tendons. And then RMC put me in a half cast. That lasted about 3 days before I took off the ace bandage and just decided to walk it off. So I'm kind of a hard ass, So it's funny when I run into these hard asses, these guys that appear to be hard ass, and then I meet them with my hard ass them, and then I find that they're just little bitches, and I'm just like, oh my god, what kind of shoes, what kind of flip flops are those? People are just really small. Women too, they think they're so big and bold, like me. I mean, I'm a little baby, man. I cry every day. I was bawling this morning in my feelings, I don't want to. I want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I just want to go play. I just want to have fun. And why can't I make friends? Where are all the people? Life wasn't supposed to be this way. Blah 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 blah. Then I start the never made Sarge Marge talk, and I'm like, are you gonna just sit there and freaking keep saying those words? Are you gonna get up and go take an action to physically do something to put yourself in a better standing? Gotta go to the dump. Let's go load up the back of the big red truck and get it ready to go off to the dump in the morning, you know? There's plenty of things I could do. Let's clean up the upstairs, bring everything down so you don't gotta go up there no more. You can just be done, you know? Make a list of all the property managers and stuff you want to call and do, you know, there's plenty of things to do. Constructive. Use your energy wisely. But people have all this energy and they don't know what to do with it. So they're going to go do bad things. They're going to go make bad choices. I'm going to try and grow up. I'm going to try, man. I'm trying to grow up. I don't know if I'm doing a good job. I'm never going to grow up. I'm just a freaking child. I'm an immature freaking child. I will throw a tantrum. I will throw a fit. And it says keep calm and stay shiny. But I don't always. I don't always. But it's Mom's breakfast time. I'll be back later on. I'm going to make some cookies today. So we'll see how those land. I hope you have a rat. Wait, let me see what else is. I don't want to miss nothing. I can be for You defy gravity too. You broke your finger. Would you like go to catch it and then you like overcompensated and hit the counter or a hard surface? I'm always figuring out because I'm always almost hurting myself and go, that's how Heyo could get hurt. or like, oh, I want to go and like jump and suplex on the bed kind of a thing. And then I think, well, under that blanket there's a little dog and that's how little dogs get hurt. And so I'm always like, you really want to do that? I hardly hear words like your towel. Oh, that's why I titled that, because I was so wrong. I'm gonna make a playlist because I have other videos that are called I Was Wrong. I'm good at making amends and changing the behavior, or practicing, trying to. I'm better than most. I don't drive under the influence. That's why I'll load up the truck today. No, I'm an authority magnet. I'm not a fucking idiot. Kid, I'm straight I don't even like, no, I don't know, I know they be waiting. No, I don't do that. No, nope. Nope. Learned my lesson a long time ago with that shit. It's a thought I made. That's a nice quote. I'm glad thanks for listening. I'm trying to get 1,000. See, because I never monetized because I was never going to let YouTube make money off me. But at 1,000, then I can get like super chats and stuff like that on my own. Ah, my back hurts. I was dancing it out this morning. It was pretty cool. How much does a reflection weigh? I don't know. I think it has more to do with the energetic stamp of the impressioner. Like, are you in a low vibrational frequency? Because that shadow is going to be darker than a higher vibrational frequency. Did I answer that? It's not a dumb thought. There are no dumb thoughts. That's what our thoughts are what cosmically connect us. It's what people kept, has what's kept people segregated. Don't tell people how much you make. Yeah, because you don't want them finding out that you're fucking paying yourself 6 figures, you stupid bureaucrats. While you piddly hand out freaking $500. It's ridiculous. Keep painting this stupid streets on the lines on the streets every freaking 3 weeks, 2 weeks. People know what the side of the road to freaking drive on. If they don't, pull their license. No, actually, let them don't. Anyway, just all, you know what? I see a world, no license, no insurance, free reign. Because the people that are trying to collect it all they didn't do their jobs. All the people that pay themselves so much, all the insurance companies, so it can just go away. And then they can go learn how to work in the fields and cultivate their own food, you know, instead of trying to freaking ruin people's lives because people the way people have been living are living wrong, and now they're syncing up their clocks, and they're figuring out that we're spiritual beings having a human experience, and all this human shit is just freaking low vibey. It's very heavy, shadowy density energy, and that's what's freeing up is people reflecting lighter energies. That's why more people. It's taken me March 26th of 2001. I will have been doing 400 videos. I will have done videos for 4 years. Because I don't monetize, because I look a kind of way that, I mean, dude, everybody goes by looks. If I could totally I was trying to listen to the freaking Leo Cub. I was trying to get through his last talk that he did. That kid is just so ego. Oh my gosh. Think about other people sometimes. Holy shit, dude. He just oozes just I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Fucking meditate, dude. Heal your own wounds. What did he say? I wrote it down even. I was like, did he just say that? Yeah, he just said that. How he used to change his look so he would fit into the world and be more accepted. And I was like, oh, that's the difference. That's why we don't vibe. Because I never change mine. I just dress like a fucking clown and a fucking fool and walk around like I own the joint. People kind of get out of my way. And I'm only a tiny little lady, just 5'2". It's a presence, and I don't need money. I don't need property. I don't need prestige. I don't need a chick half my age on my arm that's cute and pretty. I don't need that. To me is disgusting. I'm trying to be a mentor. I ain't trying to be a Heyoka whore. All this chasing sensations and people, gratifying themselves with people and filling those holes that they have. No, they're figuring out how to fill them out in better, more constructive ways that is less karmically riddled. So anyway, this is about all I got for now. I gotta get mom breakfast going. I'm late. Hope you have a rad day, people.